For more on today's massive sell-off, let's go to Scott Gamm. He's standing by on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. And Scott, it was quite a hectic day here for the markets. We mentioned Uber was also a huge decliner today. How did this session end? What was traders' reaction? Because taking a look at the indexes or at the sectors here, 10 of the 11 sectors closed in the red. Utilities, the only name to post gains today.
Hey there, Shauna. Well, yeah, when it comes to Uber, the stock was down about 12% at one point today, but it got a little bit of a bid towards the end of the trading session, finishing the day down a mere 11%. So still a rough day for Uber. But, as we talked about before, the CEO of Uber, Dara Khosrowshahi, is optimistic somewhat on the stock. He sent a letter or an email to employees saying this, basically talking about the success after the Facebook and Amazon IPOs. He says, remember that the Facebook and Amazon post-IPO trading was incredibly difficult for those companies. I expect some tough public market times over the coming months, but we know that Facebook and Amazon have emerged as pretty strong stocks over the past couple of years. So clearly Uber is hoping to go the path of those companies rather than, I guess, what Lyft has become. Lyft shares were also down today. Now, when it comes to the broader markets, the laggards were not surprisingly stocks that have a lot of exposure to China and trade worries. We're talking about Apple, Boeing, and Caterpillar. The leader within the Dow was Procter & Gamble. That was the only Dow stock that was in the green today. Some of the other better performing Dow stocks today were our parent company Verizon and Coca-Cola. Now, all three of these stocks are high yielding stocks, and the thinking here is that if there is some sort of a delay on the trade resolution, you might as well get paid through a high quality dividend stock. And the other thing we should point out is that the market really did not intensify in the selling towards the final moments of trading. I was kind of worried about that a half hour ago because remember, if you look back to past down days, the bulk of the selling came in those final moments of trading. And here we actually saw somewhat of the opposite, the Dow closing down 617 points, 100 points below its intraday low for today. Also, the S&P 500 and the Dow posting their worst day since January 3rd, so not their worst day of the year. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, Scott, that's what we were focusing on. The fact that we didn't sell off into the close was, I guess, good news here for the markets, at least for today. Scott Gamm, thanks so much.